Police force yesterday night announced that the autopsy procedure of lead singer Iderioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, has been successfully completed.
Trying to keep my emotions, under wrap right now. Doctor, what we are seeing now is as a result of neglect from government.
A lot of you know that the body of the late Mohbad was exhumed from the grave and he was taken to the hospital where his body will be examined by professionist doctors for autopsy. Now they said the autopsy has already been concluded. There are candlelight out there paying the last respects to the late singer Mohbad. So I want you guys to watch this particular videos of Arise TV News and how the whole event were covered. We'll be right back to give you the full gist about his autopsy. So stay tuned.
Police force yesterday night announced that the autopsy procedure of lead singer Iderioluwa Oladimeji Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, has been successfully completed. The Afrobeat singer died last Tuesday, aged 27, under what many have termed mysterious circumstances, prompting the acting Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, to order a thorough probe by the Lagos Police Command. Meanwhile, youths across the country have been protesting against the death of Mohbad. Yesterday night in Lagos, the youths gathered in large numbers to stage a candlelight procession and tribute concert for the late Nigerian singer, demanding justice. Arise correspondent Ikenna Kingsley reports.
On the 12th of September 2023, Nigerian music industry lost a talent, Iderioluwa Aloba, popularly called Mohbad. And since his death, there's been an outrage on social media, people calling for justice for those responsible for his demise. Today, we are taking a walk from Lekki Phase 1 gate down to Murikonola Park as fans pay tribute to him in Lagos State. Justice for Mohbad! Justice for Mohbad! Social media has been buzzing for 2 weeks since the demise of former Malian records artist Mohbad. His death has enraged fans who have been calling for the Nigerian police to investigate issues surrounding his death. However, the Lagos State Police Command on Thursday confirmed the exhumation of the corpse of the late singer for autopsy to investigate circumstances surrounding his death, as Nigerians continue to call for justice.
We are here for Mohbad, not against any police. We are here for justice for Mohbad.
A peaceful procession to pay tribute to the late singer was held in Lagos, as fans staged a peace walk from Lekki Phase 1 to Murikonola Park in VI, where a concert was held in his honor. Celebrities like Dotun, Kike, Zlatan, OGB, Davido, just to mention a few, were present to pay their respects to the late rapper. Attendees had a few words to say about the artist.
The government is doing everything we can on this issue, and I want to give thanks to our governor, for taking every necessary step to make sure that we get justice on Mohbad. It's something I'm also willing and ready to be part of, and I've done everything possible within my means to make sure that we get this, and I'm happy that every stakeholder on this are also doing everything possible to make sure that justice is being served, and that's also what the youth are also re-echoing today, and I'm sure we're definitely going to get that justice.
I believe the death of Mohbad will change the narrative as it used to be before, whereby the industry is divided. This time around, we are coming out with one voice. An injury to one is an injury to all. Justice must be served.
Imole forever. We'll never, ever, ever forget. And we're going to make sure that we get justice. That is how we police they do. When they still form activity. If they like, when they no show working. Justice is a must. Everybody that was responsible in his death must be made to pay. We cannot continue to exist in a lawless country for the sake of Mohbad, so that he can find eternal peace. We must make sure that we get justice.
I'm here to honor him. I considered him a friend when he was here, and on his passing, it's good to honor people when they're here and when they're gone. And even for an artist, when you look around here now, you see the amount of people here. the amount of people here to support Mohbad. It's almost like a dream of every artist, and I'm happy that, you know, he's getting it right now. I don't know if he can see it, but people loved him when he was here, and I'm sure people still love him very much. And we just pray that this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
We've all gathered here because we want justice for Mohbad. The situation that just happened is very bad for our industry, and for me as a record label owner, it has kind of given me a lot of things to think about on how to manage people and all of that, and how disputes can be resolved. So we're here because we are gathered here to make sure that Mohbad gets justice, and for him to get justice, it helps our industry. This is a very, very sad situation. That's why we're gathered here.
This boy has fought so hard.
The voice of the youth in Lagos have been heard loud and clear with one demand only: that justice is served.
Now that you have watched this particular video, so I want you guys to also hear the opinion about it. So, what do you guys think about what killed Mohbad? Now that a lot of people are speculating, news out there that they saw blood, though there were really pictures and videos of blood in his grave. So there was also professional doctors who came out to dispute that, okay, the fact that there were blood, this is because he was not bound before they put him to the grave. Because normally when somebody died, he went through some certain balm, putting, I don't know what, I'm not a professionist. I don't know the word, the rightful word he was using, like trying to, you know, a lot of you guys know already what I'm trying to say. Drilling out the blood, putting a lot of alcohol to make sure that the body don't smell while he was in the mortuaries and all that. See, because he died that same or 2 days or the day thereafter, they buried him. So there are still chances that there might be blood gathering in his body, though they might not be full scale of blood since he's dead, floating, but there are still chances there can be blood dripping out from his body, ears, or anything. That's okay. But now that they have launched the full scale of concluded the autopsy, but they just want people to wait, give it to the court or the proper authority to announce it, because they are not in better position to give. But they are just assuming, telling people that he was not alive while he was in the coffin or laying to grave. That just as the people are speculating out there, okay, Mohbad was dead before he was buried. He was not buried alive like what people are speculating out there. So I also want you guys to watch this particular videos of Kenny Saint Brown, who said that Nigeria industry, which is the full industry, need the regulatory body. Like before you send artists and all that, there should be a NAFDAC or regulatory body that will safeguard the artist or the life of the hungry artists who will want to sign anything signable just because they need a platform to shine out there, a platform to showcase their talent and all that. But by the time they get involved, things get messy for them. They want to escape, but now because they signed a contract, it becomes a big problem for them. So I just want you guys to watch this video. We'll be right back.
Trying to keep my emotions, under wrap right now. Doctor, what we are seeing now is as a result of neglect. Neglect from government, neglect from the system that should have provided a regulation, policies, protection, defense. But this is an industry, the entertainment industry in Nigeria is organically grown. And so because it's organically grown, they think that, they go settle themselves, they find their way, they will find their way out. It has reached a stage where it's gone beyond our hands. In a situation where a record label, this is very open, very porous. Anybody today, tomorrow you can decide that, okay, I'm a record label. If you find somebody here who can sing, there's nothing like an NAFDAC. If NAFDAC can have, the pharmaceutical industry can have a regulatory body called NAFDAC for the food and drugs. If the organization, the manufacturing industry can have standard organization of Nigeria, and they are called industries. The creatives, they're not just the singers and the Nollywood. We have the comedians, we have the dancers, we have costumiers, we have makeup artists, we have event rentals, we have lightings, we have So many stakeholders, and this